Well, here I am, trying to get some stuff to work. Let's see. There's a home button, but I want to make sure I can have my chat on here. My videos live. There we go. Hmm, that's not the one I was thinking about. So, show all, not history. Back there. Show channel. And there we go. Let's see. Do I have the live chat there? Yes, I do. Chat filter all messages. And that means it's me, myself, and I, and I'm the only audience for now. But, well, if this is on replay, people will wonder, what am I talking about? And let me explain for you, my friends. This is a game called Vectorio. And this game, as such, is a bit of brain gymnastics and stuff. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to start to introduce it to you and see what happens. So, this game is called Vectorio. As you see, it's version 0.2 of early access, which means we'll be happy if it works as it should, and let's hope it does. But before that, let's do a scene Marlene. I like that expression. So on my part, it will be sprite 0. You take whatever you feel you deserve. Make sure you hydrate. It's summertime and it's easy to run out of steam. So cheers to you. Sorry. There we go. Let's get that one out. So, do I understand? No, but I still need to push that button, and I'll do that. So, welcome to this futuristic and fancy game called Vectorio. Now, what it's all about is claiming territory while managing certain resources, which I will explain as we go along. So, we're going to solo play, and that means basically it's the main game. And let's create a new one. What shall we call this game? Also, I need a seed number, 6 random digits, if someone will type in the chat. I'll use that as the world seed and we'll see what kind of map we get. And what shall we name the game? We can... World of... I'll name it after one of my friends and mods. World of Mischief. How's that for a world name? That can be fine. Now, what kind of world seed shall we have? It has to be a 6-digit number. So you can use whatever you want on random, basically. What it does really is placement of your enemies, of resources, and nodes in the game. So it's just like, so you don't have to do it all over again. So what shall we put there as the... Well, I can do it the most simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make that. And this is Vectorio Early Access, so let's pop in. Joining world. And we'll play the tutorial just to make sure that anyone watching. So what it does is you have to collect from resource nodes with collectors. Next. Storage. Hold the gold. This yellow one in this case is gold. But they don't walk there on their own. They need someone to carry, and for that we need drones. In those purple and white, these down here. So that's the start. And this is the core of my game. This is the world that almost reminds me of that song Land of Confusion with Genesis, where they sing, "This is the world we live in." Anyway, so if we look on the screen, we'll see we have inventory. That means what do we have open? Collector, storage, the rest will be open as soon as we research. Now, how do we research? Well, if you see here, the first thing we need to research is a repeater or a defense. This is kind of a defense weapon. And it will cost 10 gold. So first I must start to collect stuff. Certain buildings will raise the heat. The more heat, the nastier monsters or adverse we will meet. There's a power cap of 500 until we start to build power sources, which you of course have to research. So that means we have to kind of make a trade-off with what we have, what we will make do with. So first up, how much cash do we have? Basically 0, but we have a starting coin. So the first is here, and if we look at that, we'll see the cost of it is 10 gold, and it creates 2 heat. That's the red digit on the right side. So that means that will awaken the interest of our less than friendly alien friends, and they will see the defenses have to start to work already. So let's build some storage space. But this can't be built until we have it's paid for, right? So let's get one of these. One of drones. Hi there, Katie. Nice to see you. Join me in a relaxing game session, will you? Always fun to see you around. Let's see here. So we got some advice because I'm playing in the tutorial mode for the moment. Nice to see you, Katie. I hope you're having a great day today. I know you definitely need one of those. So what we do first is designate the area where the drone will pick up. Then you switch to where to toss them out, and I'll build all this. And then, just like that. Now I can start to think of the research and focus on the... I know I have no research yet, but before I can do research, I want to build these storage spaces. And as you see, it won't get that easy because everything has to be financed, and I don't want to lose anything in before. Well, thank you, Katie. I'm still feeling like someone hit me in the jaw with a sledgehammer, but that's because of that dental surgery. But hey, I'm Nordic. I have to make do with it anyway, so I'm gonna get on my feet. Trust me on that one. So let's see if that one, that little red one. So we have created heat 16. When we have 150, we get a new kind of monster attacking us. So now what I'm doing is basically just starting to get some of these, more of these helpers, and I need some more drones to facilitate the transports. But of course, up here on the top, you see, now I built all those node. The next one is I have to start to pick, and you see, as soon as I build something, up here you will see different kinds of currency. Right now we have this yellow one, it's called gold, for obvious reasons. Or obvious, it's called gold anyway in this game. This one is called crystallite. That's gold. What do we have more? We have essence, and also we can later create new kinds by combining these. So as you see, this far I haven't done that much. I'm just kind of getting a start of it, and I'm starting to think about where to go next. So this is the first thing I need to research, and that's the repeater. However, as you see, nothing happens, and that's because I have no research active. So let's build a research center, or one of those. Let's make 4 of those. And they also need some kind of supply. As you see, the cargoes also create heat. This far, only these labs are drawing power, so this far it's pretty smooth sailing. However, just give me time and I'll mess it up real good. First, I'm gonna build some more storage space because, yeah, we always need more storage space. Like that. And I think I'm gonna get these 2 before I even start anything else, just so I get a good start. Because this far, these I'm building inside their range. Hi there, Sin. Welcome to the game. We are playing Vectorio today. Something very simple. And I'm trying not to addict you to the game because I know you have tons to do anyway. But just wanted to show you this fun game. And let's see, we go there. So let's see, I need something to drink. This world is called the Abyss. Even that I've given my save a name of its own. So you see, now they're gonna be friendly. And this one, now I can start to collect. And I can spend. I'm gonna make sure that I have space for some extra research later on, so that will be the output. And mid mouse button, left click, and I have, oh, you see, that was a fast unlock. Now I can start to put out some early defenses. Welcome, Mischief. So good morning to Texas, good morning to Washington State, and Katie. Are you mid, east, or west? Anyway, glad to see you all. So here are what we have opened. The first defense, let's put it in there so it's easy to find. And I'm not going to explain these different buttons yet. I'm just going to show you. The repeater has a cost of 80 gold, and it will also demand 2. You see that little lightning symbol, 2 power. And I have a limited amount of power until I have researched more power sources. So let's start to stack up a little bit just to make sure that I can at least defend what I have this far. So anything I build has a cost. So that means also I have to think about the way I'm doing. That sounds great, as in, at what time? No, Katie, this is called Vectorio. So basically, your target is to conquer the red on the map. You will unlock research by conquering these decryptors. The more you build, the more interested the enemy will get of you. You see these red little ones coming for me now. Those are the early ones. So basically, I have to build, I have to keep the area I've claimed, which is easier said than done sometimes. Okay, good. Saying, well, I have a DJ set at, what's the time now? Boo, boo, boo. Let's find the clock. In 3 hours time I have a DJ set, so I'm just doing this to relax. So, well, Katie, this is nothing more than just simply, just imagine the blue is what you have to start with. That's the basic land. Then now we need to research how to claim more, and to do that we need the reclaimer. So that's the next research, and that will cost us 150 gold. Yeah, I will not be that active on the tube then, because I will have my DJ set on Second Life. So who knows? Sometimes I might share that one. That could be fun. So now you look at the center, you see what the reclaimer does. It claims a little part of the map. But those reclaimers, if they get damaged or destroyed, everything you build in those squares in that area that is claimed is gone. So this is the way I have to do to claim new areas, also to access different resources. I mean, next one I'm going to research is to be able to farm this crystallite, because I will need that. So let's activate the research, and as I'm gonna get that, what I did open up in my building expansion, this was the reclaimer. I'll put that one there. And the research, expansion, reclaimer, power. That's what I'm gonna work for now. Logistics, storage, defenses. Yeah, I have some early defenses. You see, they are blasting it off. And yes, I have the full respect for the big guns. I mean, if this is just to relax a little bit, I thought I'd show you a fun game. So whenever the big ones go live, I have full understanding if people need to go there or want to go, or, I mean, you can't be everywhere all the time. And there we got. Now I have access to this resource if I conquer or reclaim the area where it is. So let's do that while I'm collecting gold. As you see, we're gonna need lots of gold. And what can we research? That one needs another kind of resource, but it's very easy to confuse it with the gold. Well, this is one I have to create later. But to get to that, I need to open this node. You see, it's like you do something here, you do something there, and finally you get to go there. And then all over again. So it's step by step. So it's kind of a way to train your mind. First of all, Katie, you are never ignorant. I mean, imagine like the first time a kid sees a deck of cards. To them, that's just funny pictures. We all have to start somewhere, right? So let's claim a first little square there. Now this will also increase the interest of our less friendly aliens. So let's build a few defenses and see what happens. This far, so good. Now let's see what I can research the walls. The good thing about the walls is they will delay attackers. So I can build some walls just to delay the attacks. Because, of course, attackers are not welcome. Hardly no use for that. Let's play some strategic. And it's also about coverage of weapons range, as you see. I want to make sure I can deal with them in good time. Now I have the walls. And the wall is not by Pink Floyd. I know you probably thought of that. So let's build a wall. Not there. Okay, I'll remove that one later if I need to. This will delay any attackers. So I'm just gonna waste a lot of... As you see, my gold is going at an alarming rate. So before I build anything else, I have to earn the gold back again. I agree, Sin. None of you are in any way, of shape or form, ignorant or stupid. I know you people too well to fall for that old trick in the book. So we have edit mode with Q, and we remove that one. We have the delete mode. If I want to delete like that, and then I remove, press once more on X, and it's gone. So the advantage of the wall is it gives my defenses some time to defend until that wall is broken through, more or less. Not unmorally, but let's add some more storage just in case. And I'll change that one to cover all that. When I copy it with mid mouse button, left click, left click, left click. That way I have more storage space for the gold. And of course I'm gonna need the gold for my research. No active research. Let's see, can I afford any research? Well, yes. I can afford a new weapon once I have access to that green crystallite, I think it was called. So I can select that one. I have gold in the science lab already, but we need more. So let's get some more. Let's start with those. And let's put a little wall around. It will take time. Ah! The curse of my fumbly hands. You see, directly we get those little sneaky ones. So this takes some time in the beginning anyway. I don't know if you can hear the game music. It's very relaxing. It's synthesizer based, of course. But it is okay to listen to. This way I place as much as I can inside my defenses as a start. So it will be very much compact living in the start. As I'm gathering the gold, I can also build all these shady things that are not still completed. So this one will be my first challenge, really, this enemy outpost. I need to clear it out to gain access to this resource, which is gold. I mean, why allow the enemy to have gold when you can have it all by yourself? And then I'm going to also build more research centers. The more I build, the faster I do the research. But it's still a trade-off how much heat you create, so how much monsters you attract, how much power you have until you reach the cap. When you reach the cap, it basically causes a brownout and everything stops to work. And then the enemy can go to town on stuff until those power hungry stuff are reduced enough to come beneath the limit you have. So I can start preparing this. That means that's finished. Once that's done, I can copy it, and copy it. That's where you see, when you keep the mouse pointer on, you'll see how it's directed. I hope that helps you a little bit. Now, what do we want? We want much gold. We are building this one, and I am uncertain about what will happen once these reclaimers are placed. Most certainly I will have to do it again because I had not saved up enough gold, but hey, let's see what happens. I'm not gonna give up until I'm forced to. And then later on I'm also gonna claim this one. I'm just planning on how to do that while also preparing to attack this one. Next one will be this decryptor. Let's go to research. This one is the next one I need to claim. And this one I can open once I have learned this resource. So that far, that good. And you see now, they're starting to get interested. As long as I get my ranged weapons, you see this one is going for the wall. And it's starting to play woodpecker until it's got taken out. Thank you, Katie. That's nice of you to say. So let's see. We have started to claim this area. Now wait until the whole wall is built up. And that means also until the defenses are up. Then I will start to place those collectors. And in that moment, the prepared ones, drones will just start to pick out as fast as possible. And of course, I need to place some transporters to pass it up to the research, right? I mean, what's the point otherwise to have all this stuff? So that's where we get them from. And this is what we're gonna output. Yeah, let's do that. They will only place on built stuff, so it's not that they're gonna throw stuff on the ground just because I built it there. Now, let's start collecting some crystal. I think it was called crystallite. Or crystallite or whatever. Let's see. Let's take some of my own crystals. Bought these nice little ones. This is a cool one. Milky. Looks almost like glass, but it's not glass. It's semi-translucent. Then we have this. Looks like chocolate or fudge. Oh, this one. Looks like blue glass, but it's not. So I like to collect. Here's rose quartz. This one is beautiful. I don't know if you can see this one. Or purplish. So I love to collect. So if you have any of those lovely ones. Here's tiger eye. I also have it on my bracelet. Yeah, I don't remember this one, but this is also something nice. It's very smooth, so stones can be very relaxing. Now we got the shotgunner. That sounds like a very nasty guy, but we're gonna need the help of the shotgunner. Let's build just a few of those, because we don't want to overspend our allotted powers, but we're gonna need some of these once we go for the crypter, because then the game is gonna throw everything it has, including its kitchen sink, on us. So now let's see what happens here. It says no research. These two can't be done until I have unlocked this tech. I haven't done that much beach combing, that really, because I've been too lazy. I live next to Sweden's second largest lake, but I know when I was on Crete many years ago in Greece, I did actually I did get hold of a shark tooth I found in the water. Hi there, hey Carrie Ann. Well, Mischief, if you fall asleep, I'll give you a little secret snooze pass, okay? So it's okay. I mean, I'm doing this to relax some and just chill a little bit until it's time for my DJ set on Second Life. And I thought I want to show you this game because Vectorio is fun. It's simple, really. But also, I thought if you like to, I could show you another game called Shapes. That can be really fun and challenging very fast. But let's do some Vectorio first, and if you like, we do some Shapes also. I mean, just because I said it's Vectorio, it doesn't mean we have to only do that. So I see so many nice people there in my chat, and I have wrenched quite a few of you, so I feel very, very, very blessed and protected. I have some very nice people with me. And also those who are not active in the chat, if you like it, do throw in a like or dislike or comment. If you have any kind of game you wish me to try, or you know that I have and want to see me more of playing, add that as a comment. Welcome, Sophia. Moin, my friend. And now let's see. I think we need some more of this green stuff. It's not 420, so nope. I'm going to do it like this because I want to kind of keep it in a certain boundaries to make it easy for me to claim the lands and use. So, Sophia, if you don't know this game, this is called Vectorio. Have I greeted everyone who's here, really? I don't know who else is here, but do throw in a little hello in the chat. I mean, we are friends here, I hope. Otherwise, I'll place you on the red team. So, what have I done this for? Well, we need to place some more defenses. Just a few. I'll have to have a look at my power spending and how much heat I am creating. Well, Mischief, if you need some rest, you get some rest. This is just to rest our minds and relax us a little bit, right? Also, the graphics is very simple, really, but still very easy to see, and it's very, I think this is pretty fast to learn also. That's a good thing about this game. Well, Sophia, I'm not going to try to make you addicted to games, but I'm going to share some fun games like Vectorio. Oh, Carrie Ann, I might hook you up to a few games, you know? Yeah, I've seen some of your shorts, Katie, and I have also posted at least one of yours in my community because I want to support my friends. Same goes for you, oh hell no. And Carrie Ann, I hope your book club is going well because I was too tired to watch it the last time, and that was purely out of health reasons, not hell reasons, but health reasons. So now we are claiming more of the green stuff, but before I can open anything more, we are, you know, oh hell no, we still speak fluent typo-ish, at least I think I do. I think I'm gonna put one of these here too, just to mess with these monsters. I'm going to remove some of these later, but I'm doing this just to make things hard for my opponent. The nasty little computer that doesn't want to let me win unless I earn it. And I'll also claim that gold later on, right? So people, if you haven't seen Carrie Ann's book club, do look there. I would like if some of my mods would throw out, oh hell no, your different YouTube pages. Same goes for Hey Carrie Ann. And I also want to see Katie Peters, because I think I want to promote you people while I'm here. And Sophia, when are you going to start a YouTube channel? We want to see you too, because you always have such interesting things to share when we are listening and see to you. And your comments in the chats are very, very interesting and wise. So that's also a reason. So we want to see Sophia. I mean, if we got literally no one, why can't we get? Yeah, Katie, I understand how it is when the sleeping schedules doesn't really agree with you. You see these little nasty buggers here? They're trying to mess it up for us, so I'm gonna make it harder for them. Probably they're gonna hit and destroy this one, which well, there it went to greeny pastures anyway. So I'm gonna remove some of that stuff later, but this is just to make it a bit tougher for my enemies. Well, I feel that we are all creators, and creators work best together, in my opinion. I mean, I learn lots from all of you. Like, I wish I could do as nice shorts as you do, Katie, because they are very interesting. And I'm gonna learn more stuff from Oh Hell No too when it comes to certain stuff. Same goes for you, Carrie Ann, and Mischief. You're keeping me in check, I guess. You are like a care bear. I know you take good care of Susie and many others. I mean, you mods are the best, simply. And this music is awesome, in my opinion. I don't know. That is if you like electronic music, of course. As soon as I have built this defense here, I will unlock this stuff here. So this, as soon as I click begin decryption, it will be 1 minute of mayhem. So before I do that, I want to make sure I've prepared the defenses in a decent, proper manner. So that's why I make sure I build enough, because as I say, the red team, or whatever we like to call them, the OSA team, let's see. Yeah, and if you have ideas, just email me. You have my email, I hope. If not, you find it on my info. Nope, Sin. I'm the one trying to mislead you into certain naughty stuff. Well, It's all about helping. Now, shall we see what happens? First of all, you hear this wonderful music. And now, begin decryption. You can't build anything, so that's why I have to make sure I've built all defenses and stuff before, because the red team will try to stop my decryption or destroy this for me. So now you hear it sounds more like horror movie music. And I'm on a PC. I can't afford Apple. Although I have the chat on an iPad that I have purchased from one of my friends. So, or I'm paying it off. But still, decryption passed. That means we have new research. To be able to do these two, we have to do this. We have to research the foundry. Said and down. While we do that, do we need all this? No, we don't. So we can kind of reclaim some stuff. We don't need any of those, really. So you see, we kind of minimize the waste of. I will keep the area as such. If I've got enough gold, I can of course fill the whole area, but I also gonna need. Thank you for the likes. It's very nice of you. Well, there are some nice apples. My favorite apple is Golden Delicious, really. So, while we're researching, shall we have a little fight with the neighbors? Yeah, it's Farmville, all those games. It is all about management, basically, these games. And you have to find ways to survive. And I don't know why my mouse pointer is a bit too sensitive, so it tends to slide away. Well, this far you have got the idea. You collect, you gather resources, you spend them on research, or you transform and build stuff. So yeah, that's the key feature of very many games, really. See, Marino? And we got the foundry unlocked. So we'll need that ASAP. So let's build a more research capabilities first. Then let's see what we open up. Logistics, foundry. So what these foundries do is transform different basic materials or materials into new ones. Get some coffee, Mischief. That's a good idea. See what if I can open it. No, now you see, I need this kind of, and this can only get down there. So what do we need? Yes, we need someone to do the carrying, but we also need somewhere to place that stuff. So let's make this the storage area. Let's make it this wide. So we're gonna tell these little guys that you will carry from there to there. Yes, I know there's something missing. And that's coming soon. But first, so what do we need to make this one work? Yes. We need some more carriers. So let's 2 and 2 will make good. So I will supply these from these. That means you also get to do that. And because we need both green and yellow to get to the stuff we're gonna do. Let's see. Yep, but I think I need to do some shorter ones because I realize I tend to make very long videos, but someday I'll learn, I hope. Now let's see what happens once these start to work for me. What else did we need? Oh, yes. You see, now these red ones come. They're coming to take me away, haha. Now I can start to research something new. This is pretty soothing music, isn't it? As you see, the counter for the new kind of, so we have the crystallite, we have the gold, we have the whatever they call it. Let's see if you look in the research what they say. They don't tell us what it is. So another thing we need essence. So we're going to research that one. I want to know where the next one is, but I can't get that yet. So I get to open more tech as I go along. And in essence, we need to conquer some of that later then. Or do we have anything more nearby? No. So this one is the most nearby. But as I said, I'm gonna try to wipe this both. Yep. Thank you, essence. What is the next research? Oh, looky here. Ether shards, so we need those. So I need these to make these. And these we need to get more power. Also, I'm gonna open these two. Ranger gives us a very good long range. So that's the only downside I see this far is the game, that these different kinds of resources are some of them are very, very hard to distinguish from each other. So you really have to look what's demanded, because when I restarted this game, I haven't played this for a while, I realized nothing was happening until I started to look very much closer to those minute color and shape differences. So that's all part of the cheers. So what do we do now? Just for the fun, I'm going to take up that. Oh, I see. We have had some guests. Let's build some of these first. Some shotguns. As you see, if you don't watch out, they can sneak up on you. That's why it's always good to sometimes have this overview. First of all, you see where they're coming, how they're coming, and then you also see if some area is more affected or not. Anyway, what do we need more? We need a few of these. Yes, of course we do. So I want to just to show you how fun that pot can be. I'm gonna expand over here to take out this enemy base area. Let's see if this one survives. Now let's see what happens. First target is to get the walls down. Second one is to take out their offensive weapons. Then we can go for these. Once these are down, well, then basically the whole area is down. Yep. If anyone's thinking about horseplay, it should be you. Let's add some more firepower. And good thing is you can always remove those you don't need later, but so basically you see they will respond. This way we get the action also to free this area here, which is some more gold, which we will need for transformation later. And the ether shard is being researched. Let's look at the research. I need some of that pink stuff. Well, let's get that as soon as we have messed up our neighbor, so we can start anyway. Where do we have it? We do have it here. So Now it sounds more like a horse cantering, really. That should do it. If you look closer, you see these are blinking because I eliminated their source of power, so they can't really fight back now. So as soon as these are eliminated, that base is gone. Now we should see once this one here in the middle here. Yeah, and now they're all wasted. That means we have lots of unneeded weapons here. We will keep some of them, of course, but not that crazy amount. That will do, because we still need the resource for later on. So now the horse has calmed down, sort of. Let's look at the map. Which one is closest? It's an even match, or is it more to north? No. So question is, you have enemy hives on both of these. And once you attack one of these, that will make it a lot. So I think we're gonna go this way down. But to do that, let's start with that one. I do this star formation for now. I found it useful in the start. These round ones are a little bit more tricky, but I thought I'd throw in a few of those shotgunners, perhaps. One here and there, just to cover my corners. Just a moment, I'm gonna mute myself. Hi, Donald. Yes, wait a second. And I'm back. Thanks for the Patience, and now where were we? Back to the game. Welcome, Jen. This game is called Vectorio, and yes, I think it's because everything looks vector-based. So let's keep building, or just keep claiming these areas. This is early access, also accessible on Steam. Cheesy pasta. Oh, that sounds like a good way to get some rest. You could share some with us, don't you? Hello, Jen. So, we're going to need some of those resources, so let's claim some of those. Not a huge much, but we'll start with that, I think. Adding some defenses, just in case. Make sure to not overspend my allotted energy allowance. There we go. So once that is done, I can start to claim some of this. Let's build a storage. Some collectors. And also later transporters to the... I think I'm gonna need a foundry because I needed to build something other than the ordinary, that's all. I needed shards. So let's see what happens if I apply shards to this one. But then again, I will need some storage for that too. So let's spend some building here too. That looks good. Ish, I think. Yeah, and that bulk playlist is a wonderful idea. I'll pick out some more stuff and put on if you want to help me playlist, sort of, something like that. Reminds me of the song from Beverly Hills Cop. The heat is on. Also, wasn't it Agneta Fältskog who sang The Heat is On? I think it was. So now we're gonna build these. Once that's done, we can start to collect some, and then probably we need to open some tech. Somehow. I think I'm gonna place some storage here later for later use. It will be two different kinds. The sound of this sounds like someone is playing with maracas or something like that. Yeah, let us know which channel you have so people can, so my mods can throw up a link for your channel too. So we can also make sure that people subscribe to you too. So far, any comments on the game? You like the game music? Is the pace too high or too complicated, or do you need any more? Or I'm oversimplifying? No, 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 Jen. Jen and Sophia, I want to see your channels too. No excuses. I mean, if I can, then so can you. My friend Sin managed to talk me into sitting in front of the camera, so if she can, so can you. And this game music is very nice. And what do we need more? Oh yes, we need 3 more of these. And 3 more later. Because we have to transport to the research, right? It doesn't matter, Sophia. You can always add more stuff to that. Well, as long as you like the keeping us company, I appreciate your company very much. You should know. It's fun to be able to share ideas, just talk with some gaming interested people and get to learn more about each other. So let's see about the research. What do we have? What did you learn in school today? Ranger. I can do that while I'm waiting. Can I? Yes, I can. And I can do the builder too. Until this is done, so I don't waste too much time. This is a good weapon too, I think. So now we can research the ether shard. No, I want to do the builder port first. I mean, if you can change your minds, why not? What's wrong with you, little fellow? There we go. Congratulations, Jan. That's great. That's great news. You got the ISP to behave. They can be naughty, I know. So let's see. Those will make it easier for me to. These blue are cargo ports, those are builders. These purple ones are the poor Sherpas in the game. They get to carry everything around. So essence, what recipe? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. So I'm gonna use those are open for us. Liquid essence, we don't have that one yet. Gilded crystals later. Okay, so edit the route. Now we should be able to access the ether shard. Slow progress, but it's working. So do I dump the package of parmesans into my what? There's a little heart symbol there that doesn't show me, so I can't see until we get some more replies about that. Why don't save some of the parmesan until it's done? Or is the risotto done already? Then you can mix in lots of it. That could be very tasty and good. You can't have too much parmesan, really. You can't. And you have different toolbars. If you just click these, I don't know if you can somehow scroll this or not, but I'll find out. Trust me on that one. Let's see, I have placed two more collectors. So let's see what else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna transfer that route to all these for now. And I can change it later. That will save me some time in the research. Finn knows cooking, so perhaps mix in a third, something like that. Pardon me. Cinnamon. Tasty. So, how have you all been? Do you have anything fun news to tell me? Just throw it in the chat. And perhaps I can have a look after my DJ set. I know how late that will be for you in the day for you. Otherwise, we'll see what we can do about the next Photoshop stuff. It was fun. Oh, look, there comes a strong one. Perhaps we should build just to mess with them. Yay! So that means I can change some. So I wonder if that works. Or what do I need to make shards? Hmm. How about that one? I'll wait. Hmm. I'm collecting these purple shards, the essence. Now I have to consider the research. What do we have? Iridium, a new resource. What I really want is this node reactor. How do I get open this one up? What do I need to add to this one? That's what I'm wondering. Hmm. Oh, I wish I could see those earlier results of this one. Let me think. I probably need to combine with something. Ah, yes, we need green and that. How lucky for us, we have something here. Just by chance, I mean. Imagine that. It just happened to exist there, and I just happened to find it there. Oh, how nice. You can't have too much Parmesan, and the best part is it's pretty sturdy. It lasts pretty long too, so that's, and it adds a good amount of salty taste. Then again, I like many kinds of cheese. People may say I'm a cheesy guy, but I'm not cheesy really. But I like puns. So that way I can create some of that. There we go. Now we got that far, so soon we can research some more. And once I have the node reactor, we'll see what I can use as power source for that. And then we can perhaps expand some more. Yep, you see the enemy turf is slowly fading away. I can use that later. I think that one will be one of my to reach targets. I don't know yet. First, let's research the reactor. Oh, we're done. Well, good. Let's see what we need for those. I need iridium. Always need iridium. Good. We can research that while we are looking at what do these need. Generates power from a node. What kind of node? Let's see if I find what kind of nodes I need. Let's claim this spot. Then let's see if this one works here. Yes, it adds capacity, so let's put some more of those there. Goody. I wonder if it will work on that too. So we also need some more walls, don't we? Otherwise, we're gonna have some very nasty visitors soon. Oops. So let's see what happens if I look closer on that one. So could this give me, thank you. Let's see, add that and add that. What happens when they build them? How much energy do we get? That can be useful to know which nodes are more worth of using for energy. Yeah, I know, I spend a lot on these. There we go. Okay. Let's bring in the long range. And yeah, I'm gonna spend all this as for energy. Then we can move on for next research, because we're gonna need some defenses also. Problem with these are they also create heat. The more heat, the more fun in the kitchen. Generator. Oh, I need to create iridium too, or I need to mine it. Woo, that's some distance away from me. Lumina will be needed and iridium will be needed. Okie dokie. We also need to go down here. Now I need to know which resource to, or which research node is the next one. That one is the next one to conquer, so yeah. Let's go get that one first. Yeah, it has some properties from StarCraft, except you don't have the three different races. It's you against a ton of very, very aggressive alien stuff, sort of. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, thanks for that. You see, that one will really bug me until we shoot it to pieces. Of course, it had to interfere. So, why not next? I think I need to build some more energy resources too. I kind of realize I need to do that. Or I'll run out of energy. So let's do that. So let's see if this one will make it. Then I should have enough to cover. So let's see if we go up a little bit on the map. How are we doing? And those are a bit sacrificial. Okay, we got pretty far anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Do a sloppy job, Nika. Why don't you? Let's see if I manage to get the before I get the brown out, I need more power. Let's see if I keep beneath the brownout levels or not. That will be a challenge in itself. And also when I expand, then I can reduce the inner defenses and just keep building up on the outer ones. But before I can trust that, I still need to strengthen some parts. Well, you're still awake? So you haven't fallen asleep yet. Okay, that's good. Yep, it's the iridium we still need, and we'll get that one soon. First, let's build all these defenses. Now it's gonna get tricky. And now comes the brownout. Yep. Defense is offline. Okay. See how long that takes. Yeah, of course, you come. Can't be helped for now. Let's see when I get some more power capacity back. Okay, there. Is it enough? Just barely. One more, come on, one more drone, please. No. And now I lost some stuff. Let's see where I lost them. Yeah. It didn't surprise me at all. So we need to add some more power. Yep. I'll capture that too. This one is enemy tar. Once I claim that one, I will be in trouble. Aluminum, I like that name of that. And yes, we're gonna get us some iridium as soon as possible. Yep, gonna add some defenses while I can. Looks like I lost that area, so let's reclaim that one. Now I need to get something built first, so let's see when that gets done. What are we out of? We are out of gold, of course, and that will take some time. So maybe it's a good idea I didn't open up this chaos quite yet. Oh, now I see what they've been doing, these naughty things. I need to rebuild these. And I need to rebuild my stores. I was wondering why it took me so long to gain back resources. Now they're really happy. You see, it's not that easy always. So, oh, look at my research. It's been busted also. That means I need one strong gun there. How do we look here? We have that, we have that. Not that yet. So far, so good. Let's see. I need. So let's rebuild and reinforce. I will not activate this one yet, that's for sure. I need to make sure I have some more strong defenses here first, close to the center of the base. So you see, I overextended a little bit and it came back to bite me. But this far, this good. Okay, let's see how far I get. I'll not be that long today, so. And I'll start a new game next time, I think, because I want to have a new random seed. You see, when I start this game, I can rename, I can call it whatever I want, but also I need a 6-digit seed number, and this time I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'd like to see someone in the audience pick me a random seed number next time, perhaps, but we'll see about that. I was thinking maybe I should show you shapes. It can be fun because in this we have opposition. In shapes we only have ourselves as opposition, because that's all about brain puzzle and designing stuff. It's a little weird to try to explain without showing, really. So, just for the hell of it, I'm going to show you people. First of all, save this. Now let's exit this to the menu. I understand, yes. And let's exit this one and I'll show you shapes a little bit. And then you can perhaps make a decision of which one to prefer. So this was Vectorio, and now we're going to shapes. Let's get in shape, shall we? So I'll give that not that long time. So there we go. And now I have to share this screen with you. Otherwise, it's not much useful for you, right? Share screen, window, shapes. Here we go. And let's see, it's in Swedish, but don't worry about that. So I'm just gonna make sure. Share screen, back again, shapes, share, and there we are. So now let's do something fun. First of all, this one is set in Swedish for me. So just to be nice to you people, let's go to English. I'm not even going to try Chinese because I don't know Chinese, okay? So let's do a new game so I can show you people. And then I thought, if you see a little bit of Vectorio and a little bit of shapes, then you can perhaps kind of help me decide which of these two I will show next time. Or we take another one of those I played earlier. So let's go to a new game first. This is the way it looks. This is a endless map, okay? And that hub is what it's all about. So we need to level up to unlock new abilities, okay? So right now we have conveyor belts and we have extractors. We need to deliver 30 round shapes or circles. So basically we do that first. And that means There we go. So that's step one. Very simple, very easy. As you go, you open up more and more tools, more and more difficult shapes. Some are really messed up, but eventually, if you're lucky, you figure them out. But that's also part of it. And just to make it more fun, the size of these pieces and shapes, they can be cut, they can be stacked, they can be colored. All that is going to happen in the game. There is something called upgrades, as you see. So the currency is to get these different shapes also. Here you see uh, one of these squares who's been split and painted blue, but you can't do that yet. But these, if you find these shapes, you can start to also send them to the hub, because as you see, you can increase the speed of what's happening here. There we go. Level 1 completed. We just unlocked cutter, which is not running with scissors, okay? So also we have got a trash bin, which we will need. Now what the game will ask for us is the next kind of shape. So we keep saving these. You see, we got the tier 1. We raise the speed. There we go. So we keep collecting these. What else do we need? We need these, but we can't get these until we get rotating. That's not, we're gonna get spinning. Anyway, so what do we need? We need the left-hand side of these cheese bits, whatever we want to call them. That means basically, if you look like this, you'll see what we get out of these. So the game wants these, but these are just waste for now. Let's put the bin there. Let's right click and remove that one, and let's hook that one in. So the game needs 40 of these to unlock next level. This is like learning as you go, this game. Very simple this far. But as you see, we have the RGB colors. We have red, green, and blue. And we can create colors by combining red and green gives you one color, blue and red gives you one color, green and blue gives one color. And if you combine all three, you get white. So that's kind of the starting point. This is very early in the game, but trust me, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna start pushing out some square. You can name these bits whatever you like. You could call them crackers, cookies, whatever you like, because yeah, they look weird, don't they? And so I'm doing this ahead of time just because I want to get the extraction speed up. What we are doing here is extract the speed of the transport belts from extraction to the hub or different machines. Every machine, every step of the way will cause a delay. So this level gave us no reward, but next one will. And don't destroy the existing factory. You'll need all of those shapes later to upload. As I told you, yeah, I'm ahead of you people. So here we are at the upgrades. You see? Now that one is filled, but since I don't have those, I just keep filling up. And you see I get more. I get more of those. And these stars I'm gonna find somewhere. So now you see it wants these squares. So let's see if I can share the scale. Isn't it showing? Wow, that's weird. Shapes, share. Does it show now? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll just start from the start, because what's the point of showing you a game you can't see, right? We should be live. Yep, we are live. But I can't share screen. Okay, come on. Does it show now? I have to look again. Nope, 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 nope. That's weird. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try again. Okay, good. Going back there. Share. There we go. So just because of that, we're gonna start from the beginning. So now I know you can see it, okay? So I changed it to, you see I have previous games here. And we can trash this one. This was no use ahead. Delete. We don't need to save that. So let's do a new game. And here we go. Step 1. As I said, this is an endless map, different shapes. All these will be used in one way or another. That's why the game is called Shapes, okay? So now I'm waiting. Let me know, can you see the game, or is it something fishy about it? I see you say we can see Hekarian, but still I'm waiting for your confirmation now. As I'm also catching up on my stream, let's see. And I'm looking at my iPad, if you wonder. Yes, it looks like. Okay, then we can continue. So, no real game music in this one. Anyway, the target of this game is to bring whatever you see on the left-hand corner here with this crown. That's what you need to get the next level. And let's see. So we have this extractor. And we do this. So this little belt will carry those 30 round shapes. As you see, every of these shapes, these basic shapes, can be split into quadrants. And these can be stacked later. So you see we have different basic shapes, and we'll need all of them later. And as I know already ahead, I'm gonna beat the game to it, and I'm gonna start stacking up some square ones. I kind of call them crackers and these cookies, just for the fun of it. So in this game, you are not fighting an enemy that comes suddenly start to tear down what you've built up. And this is all about you delivering what the game wants. It can be a certain amount, it can be certain amount in certain time, like 8 pieces per second. And as we go along, we're gonna unlock new shapes. So here we go. Did we lose the picture? Weird. I have to look what's happening. I'm gonna change setting to that one. And then I'm gonna share the screen again. I'm just gonna go full screen. Yeah, do that. So let's go to space instead. I mean, if one way doesn't work, the other one will. Well, this one might work, I think. Give Orion a little bop on the nose from me, will you? Okay, so now we've done level 1. What happened with level 1 was we open up new stuff. We open up these scissors. Never run with a pair of scissors in your hand. And we got the trash bin, which we need. So also, as you see, when we collect these, we can buy upgrades. So let's buy that upgrade. This one we can't make yet. This one we have started to collect for in advance. These I'll pick up soon also. And these blue ones, that's basically these crackers. I have to cut them and I have to paint them and then I have to rotate them if I want to throw them all in just to get faster mixing and painting. That comes later in game. So now what do they want? Oh yes, they want, and you can use the A, S, D, W keys to traverse or use the mouse pointer to drag the screen, or you use the scroll wheel just to scroll out. You can also assign waypoints, which you will have here, and then you can just click them. So next step will be, let's see, there we go, extractor, and you rotate with R, very intuitive. Or just, I've played this so many times. Now you see what has happened here. If you don't do anything about this, well, luckily for you, I got these scissors. And that means something will come out of both. It wants those, but it doesn't want those others. So I'll just do like that. So what goes through here? Left hand goes up there, right hand goes here. And since I put the waste bin, that's where the stuff will go, okay? So what do we need? We need 40 of those, and that's pretty soon done. We could, just for the fun of it, while we're waiting, look for the starred one. It's all over there. So we can increase that speed for later needs. Just look like this, and then if you hold, then you can just hold shift and drag the screen all the way. Whoopee! There we go, all the way there. Nope. Of course I did miss something, didn't I? So let's do it like this. And you see the direction, so make sure it keeps going the way it should. And one more. And I always seem to do that with the mouse pointer. So cleaning house, let's see now. So we have extraction of those, so we can open up this later fast enough. Look, what did we get now? A multifunctional balancer. This is the first of different kinds, but this one simply means I can split two conveyors. I can from 1 to 2, or from 2 to 1, and you can stack that in many ways. So what's the next one they want? Now they want these half crackers, and I could do it here, but then it will clog up this area and we need this area for the access, right? So let's take one of these. There we go. and it's the right hand side, and still you use R to rotate. There we go. Then we can see what we get out of this. So which one do we need? Now we need the right hand side, not the left hand side. So we'll put the bin there, and I right click to remove those. Let's see how far away we are. There we are. Here we go. And there we go. And just for the fun, I'm going to display how this merger works. Do you see? Not murder, but merger or splitter. In this case, it will merge all these every second. We start with gray. Later in the game, this is based on the RGB. So you have red, green, and blue. You can use those to color, but we haven't opened the painter yet. So then you can start both paint bits and mix colors and cut. So this will just get more and more complicated as it goes. So the game starts with these gray shapes. Once the game is done with this, when you reach next level, then you open the next tools. You see we have these unlocked tools here. Same goes with this. For now, you only have this tool. You'll open up more tools as you go along, most kinds. For now, we have this that basically just cuts a figure in half. Later, you got to get a quadrant tool, which splits the shape into 4 different pieces. So then you can be more specific of what parts you want to use or not use. So if we want to speed this process up, we can of course add one more. And why not? Do that first start. Here we go. And we add one of those. There we go. And then we go to there. And you see, you can't get anything if you have to balance everything. If it's stop in one end, it will stop in the other one too. So this is, you have to make sure to keep everything flowing. That's kind of a good thing to keep in. Exactly. This game is very into teaching so when you start the game, you see, it's very intuitive. You say, you start with do this, do that, and then they tell you, okay, now you get this stuff and you can do these things. Because there we go. Now we get the rotator. That means we can shift the position of bits or pieces. And you see here, we will need that because now it doesn't want vertical splits. Now it wants horizontal splits. So how do we do that? Oh, very simple. I'm glad you asked. Let's extract downwards. I want to keep it as clean as possible up here. So step 1, you see we get these, but we want them to become those. Step 1 should be, in that case, we do it like that. What will happen is, you see, now you have a right hand and a left hand shard. Yep, this is a nice challenge. So now I get the rotate. For now, I can only rotate in one direction. That means if I follow the arrow, you see, it will rotate 45 degrees. So that means do it once here, and these will be the correct way. But these will be down here. So I need to rotate these 3 times. And then all these pieces should be like that, as you see. So I rotate the half. I got here 45 degrees. This one needed 45 plus 45 plus 45. 135, I think. No, yes, 135. But, or 90 degrees, I should say. 45 is half. So 90 degrees and 270 degrees. Me and geometry and stuff. Yep. Anyway, so what do we do now? Now we send these pieces. You see, I combine all on one conveyor. Let's send it here. There we go. As you see, you need to speed this process up. You see, there's a little bottleneck going on in this. Karian, there is a version 2.0 of this, which is much more prettier, but it's still just in, it's early, still in early access. I could show you the 3D version, the Shapes 2, if you want. Let me know in the chat if you want to have a look at the newer version of this game, because this is very easy to learn once you see now how we did it, right? Basically, you get okay, you have done this, now you get these to do that. And then it just adds on. And later on, the levels get more and more difficult. So if you like, I could show you Shapes 2. I think I'll do that. I'll save this and exit and exit. And then we are back in that space, and let's go to all my games, Shapes 2 demo. So I need to buy that one. I'll do that later. But here you see the game is in 3D. But now, time is running out for me, and I think you people also. So how about we cut this live to 2 hours and 15 minutes, right? Thank you so much for being with me, and always a pleasure to hang out with you people. And I hope you learned something or got something out of this. And if you find some interesting game, either send me an email, put a comment, or just catch me in some chat and tell me, oh, I found this game and I want. You should be able to play on your Mac. These games are on Steam, so check what games are compatible, I think. But we'll see about that. I mean, I play so much different kinds of games. So as Natalie says, you do you, boo, right? So let's see what games you'll see that you find interesting or not. So thanks for all for hanging out with me, and take care, and I'll catch you in the next lives, either mine or someone else. That's good, Karian. While you ask for a Steam account, also get yourself an Epic Games account, because they give you every Thursday. Why is Thursday so common? Oh, yes. In this case, it's not about getting the stats. In this game, every Thursday, you get a free game at Epic Games. So you can you don't have to install them, but you have them on your account library, which means you can get them later. Goodbye, Sophia. Catch you later, okay? So, Karian, get yourself a Steam account. get yourself an Epic Games account, and then you can check what they got there. But also make sure, take it easy, because it's so easy to get hooked in some games. I know by own experience. Good. So, if you have more questions, post them underneath the clip or send them to me through the email, or just catch me in some way or another. Thanks for modding. Thanks for hanging out with me. Now I'm gonna prepare for my DJ set on Second Life. And perhaps I'll see some of you people there sometime. That would be fun, really. So with that said, thanks for this run, and take care all, and see you soon, okay?